Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute. I have been meaning to make videos through the month of January, but you know what? Life has been catching up with me. But I'm back today, and I did mention at the beginning of the month, I think the first video that I uploaded for January, that this month we'll be talking about the kind of attitude that I believe we should have when we are facing difficulties. But today, I just want us to zoom in a bit on why is it so easy to be negative? Why does negativity come so easily to us than being positive? So I've been thinking about this, I've been thinking and I've been reading, doing some reading, I've been, watching some videos online about what different people say about why are we so negative? Why does negativity come so easily? Because I'm really of the view that it is very easy to become or to be negative, and it is hard or harder to be positive. I believe that to be positive, you have to kind of be intentional about it. You have to do some work towards being positive. It doesn't come easy. It seems as if being negative comes easier for most people, or even if you are negative, you have to work extra hard to be positive. You have to train yourself towards being positive. So the one thing that is interesting that I've actually discovered, or that it kind of was like a light bulb to me regarding negativity, is that in one of the articles that I read, the writer was saying that, when we are babies, when we get born, one of the predominant words that we hear or that we're told is no. And it made me really think about, seriously, yes, as a baby, when you are born, when you start, touching, you start crawling, you start standing up, you start walking, many a times you are told, no, don't touch that, no, don't do that, don't go there, you can't do that. Even when you become a toddler, you are told, no, don't go there, don't play there, don't climb there. It's all negativity, it's all negative sentiments that we are told. Yes, we are doing it out of protection, out of guiding, wanting to guide the babies from danger, we believe, right? But what we don't realize, I think, is that we are molding and creating a character around negativity. So this is the notion that is predominant to children. They grow up knowing no, 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 no. And remember, it is said that a person's character or their belief system, their brain is built up until 5 years. So all these years, these kids, or all these babies or toddlers, most of what they hear is no, can't, shouldn't, don't go there, don't do this, don't climb there, don't touch there, get out of there. It is all negative. And it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense because you know what? Repetition is what stays with you. The one thing that you repeat is the one thing that will stay with you. So now imagine a fresh mind that does not know anything. Anything is possible for this mind. Now you start stuffing it with negativity, and that's what happens. And yes, we do it unintentionally. We are molding these human beings with negativity without actually realizing that what we are doing right now is going to affect them, or it's actually molding them for the future. Now they grow up and they don't trust themselves. They don't trust that what they're doing is right because they've always been told, no, don't do that. No, don't touch that. No, you're not doing it right. You understand what I'm saying? So it really made me think and really see it from this perspective of this writer to say that is probably one of the most important things, I guess. One of the most dominating things that is done during childhood that actually molds the characters of many of us, because many of us, we don't trust ourselves. Many of us, we lack confidence in the things that we want to do. Yes, because the mind will explore. You think that yes, you are capable for a little minute, but then you start doubting yourself because of all the negativity. You start all the negative vibes that you've gotten when you were growing up, they start dominating your mind because that's what you've heard over and over and over. Now you become an adult, you start coming up with ideas, and then as an adult you are also told by when you tell your friends about your business ideas, or you tell your family, they tell you, what if it doesn't work? Then what if it doesn't work? No, somebody has done this and it didn't work. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens, right? That's what happens when people come up with ideas and then people don't um, in the beginning grasp the ideas, because at least anyway it's not their ideas. I understand when people don't buy into your ideas because it's not theirs, it's not their dreams, so they don't understand. Most of the time they don't understand, it's not the idea, I mean, really. But then as an adult, you know, that negativity is rubber stamped, that lack of confidence, that doubt, that those doubt feelings of doubts, then they start clouding your mind. It is like we are building, the foundation was negative and we continue building on this negativity. Now as an adult, then you know what, you are so negative, it is so difficult for you to be positive. And then that is why I think a lot of talks are about positivity, because we are sort of unlearning. We are unlearning. For us to be positive, for us to be people who always look on the bright side of things, always look on the positive side of things, we have to unlearn all the negative things that we've learned, all the negative words that we've heard. We need to let go. We need to build on. We can't build on this negative foundation. We need to break it down and build from scratch, sort of. You understand? So it is very difficult. What I've realized, that you know what, it's very difficult. It's like a stronghold, something that is, holding on to us, and flooding our minds with negativity. So we have to work hard. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, but for us to actually go forward, we actually need to go look at the effects. Why am I like this? Why are things working out like this? So we need to identify the problem before we look for solutions, because what kind of solutions are we looking for if we don't know what the problems are? So that is why I like to think, why do we think like this? Why do we operate like this? So that I can, make sense of things, and then maybe we can come up with solutions. So it is not, it's not a surprise, it's not a miracle that many of us, it's easy for us to be negative. It is the way the world operates. It is the way the predominant world operates. We are so negative, we are so negative as children. We are taught to be negative. We are taught to be negative. Now as adults, it becomes very difficult when now we're faced with life. Now life needs us to be positive, to work towards the things that we want to achieve in life. And this negative attitude, this negative behavior, this negative characteristics that we have, they will not work for us. They don't work for us. So we need to be intentional about being positive. We need to identify when we are being negative in our lives. We need to identify moments when we are being negative. So we need to actually start, telling ourselves positive affirmations. We need to talk to ourselves in a positive manner. We need to tell ourselves that we can do it. We are capable. Talk to ourselves in a positive way. Talk to other people in a positive way. Because the more you speak negatively, the more to yourself, the more you speak negatively to other people, the more you are going to experience negative things, because that's all you think about. As a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think about, that's what happens predominantly in your life. So you're always thinking about this. You're always thinking negatively. When people say, hey, there's this SAPS post that are out, you say, like what I've seen a lot. on social media, no, they will not take our CVs. They already know who they want to hire. You understand what I'm saying? People will be posting on social media. Yes, not everybody does that. Many people apply, but many people would say, no, 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 they know who they want. I will not apply. It's I'll be wasting my energy. I'll be wasting my time when I apply because they already know who they want. That's a negative way of thinking. Yes, you've been disappointed before, but you need to change your mindset. You need to change your mindset because one day things are going to work for you. Things will not always be bad. Things will not always be negative. So we need to learn to be positive. And the more we strive towards being positive, the more it's like a muscle that you exercise. So the more you are positive, the more you are intentional about being positive, you become a positive person. Even when negative things are happening, even when bad things are happening, for you it will come natural because you have been exercising this muscle. Now you don't need as much energy, as much strength to exercise this muscle. It's so easy now. It's so easy because you have been exercising it. It's used to doing, like, this is how it operates. So we need to learn to be positive. We need to be intentional about being positive on a daily basis, and then we are going to become positive people, because being negative is easy. Being negative is the easiest thing that you can be. You can just sit there and complain the whole day. Yes, because your circumstances are negative. Yes, so we will understand that. Yes, you know what, she's going through a hard time. It's very easy. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to lift a finger. You can just point out all the negative things that are happening around you, because at any given moment there will be negative things that are happening around you. But being positive, it takes energy, it takes strength, it takes you wanting to be positive, it takes you wanting to not be negative. So you have to put in the work. That's why I'm saying being positive is hard. In the beginning it's hard, but you have to work towards it. When those negative feelings come, you need to identify that this is that devil coming again. I don't want this, and then you immediately say, Satan, because I don't want this is not what I want in my life. I want to be positive. I am a positive person because I want to always look in the positive side of things. So yes, that's what I learned about why it's so easy for us to be negative. So I thought, let me share that with you now, so that let me make you think a little bit also, because we think this is just how I am. No, this is not just how we are. This is not just how we are. It has been a journey of life. Things have been said to us. We have been told things, and that is what built the character that we are today. So just be mindful of that going forward as we enter into this 2023, about this negative vibe that seems to come easier to us. Yes. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to share this information with you today. Thank you so much. I hope it is insightful. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Please also tell me what you think about the content that I've shared in the comments.